The importance of rest. Now, if you often feel guilty about being tired or overwhelmed, then this video is for you. Now, it's time to prioritize your well-being and understand that rest is not a luxury, but a necessity. In today's fast-paced life, we as women, especially black women, are deemed to have to stay busy and productive to seem successful, which this is not true. We're juggling multiple roles and multiple responsibilities. The request for our time and energy is endless, especially if you are a professional and then you add a mother and a wife and a friend to that list. Most of the time you leave out the most important label, which is an individual person who needs rest. Girl, it is okay to admit that you tired. You tired as shiznit, okay? You need rest. You need to prioritize rest just like you prioritize everything else. Life has you feeling burnt out. That's right, I said burnt. Not burned, but burnt out. Rest is a vital aspect of anybody's healthy, successful life. Period. Let's talk about some benefits of rest. Improved mental health. Girl, don't nobody want to deal with somebody who's cranky, somebody who is always short with answers, somebody who feels like they just over it and they just have to do it and get it done. No matter what it is, whether you're at work, whether you're dealing with your children, whether you're in traffic, whether you're dealing with your man, nobody wants to deal with that. Rest is a key component to helping you stay relaxed and calm and not having unnecessary outbursts or responding to things in a short manner because you're irritated from being tired. Physical health advantages. Now, in our community, stress is a underlying cause to a lot of the health issues that we are exposed to or that we experience. Heart disease, high blood pressure, just to name a few. Because we're always so tired, we're always rushing around to try to get things done. So maybe we're not selecting the best and most healthy meals for ourselves, and we're just going to the quickest thing, which adds to high cholesterol, then which adds to high blood pressure and your heart overworking itself. Now, stress is a killer, whether you all realize that or not. And not resting enough is equivalent to stress. Because you're tired, you're not really experiencing your day the way you would if you were more restful and more calm, and realize that everything doesn't need to be done in one day. That's just not the way that we're designed. We're not robots. I know that society tells you that. Society makes you feel like that. But you're going to have to learn how to prioritize yourself within everything that's on your to-do list. Because you know what they say. A woman's work is never done. There is always something else to do. And as much as we can multitask, we still can't get it all done in one day. Sometimes you're going to have to push things off, prioritize the most important things, come back to things, or ask for help. Now, when you get rest with all of those things that are on your list, you have a more enhanced productivity. So you can get more things done in a more conducive manner rather than having to cram and feel stressed or angry about it later or become overwhelmed by everything that you have on your plate. You also have better relationships because you're in a positive state of mind, because you have scheduled rest and you know how important rest is. That makes it easier to deal with other people and be understanding if someone that in your life is overwhelmed themselves or burnt out. And most importantly, you have increased self-compassion. That's right. You have felt compassion for yourself. Look, I have done this, and this. I now need to put it all down. Mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically, and get me some rest. I need to rejuvenate. Then when I come back to it, I can feel good about what I need to do for others and myself in my life, because I have made myself a priority and showed myself compassion. Now you need to overcome the guilt. Stop looking at yourself like a robot. Like I said, if you're overwhelmed, try to get some help. Understanding that rest is not a sign of laziness or weakness. It is just a fact that we are human and we need to sleep. We need to unwind. We need to rest. Make self-care a priority. Self-care is deeper than just getting your hair done, your nails done, doing your makeup, getting a massage. It's about those things that help support your mental health and your physical health as well. Schedule rest. That may sound absurd, but if you're a person who's busy and always have all of these things to do, you schedule and make time for that. Why not schedule rest? Now, rest doesn't always constitute in sleeping. Sometimes rest can just be in a place that's quiet, listening to your favorite music, reading a book, having scented candles going, taking a luxury bubble bath, and just reclining in a comfortable chair. All of those are suitable forms of rest. Learn to say no and create boundaries. You cannot do everything. Sometimes you're going to have to learn to say no. Your boundary needs to be, I have too much on my plate and I can't take on anymore. Do away with the emotional connection to whomever and whatever it is. And that, becomes harder when it's a family member, especially your man, your husband, your child. But you need to prioritize what the person's needs is and how it equates on what your needs are, and do what you can. And when you can't, let go of the guilt. Let go of the title of Mother of the Year, Wife of the Year, and all of that. I have no more to give today. Because if you don't pour into yourself, what do you have to offer?